Hello everyone and welcome to 𝒂𝒆𝒕. Today's pick a card reading will be messages from Lord Shiva. Okay, so we have two piles here. For pile number 1, it is the black tourmaline. Okay, this is the black tourmaline. And for pile number 2, we have black obsidian. Okay, so I'll share the image of the piles right after this moment, and choose your pick wisely, and timestamps will be in the description below. So we'll start in a while. Thank you. For those of you who have picked pile number 1 with the black tourmaline, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what messages Lord Shiva has for you. So the first card we have is the crow. Okay, the second card we have is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And we have Death in reverse. Okay, and we have Compassion. Okay, so what I feel here, the message that is coming with the crow, and there's an egg below it. Okay, so there are basically, this message can go in two ways actually. The first one is, the crow is a symbol of magic. It's a symbol of spirituality. It's about intuition, psychic abilities. Okay, and when I see that it's perched on this colorful egg, I can only deem that the one who is listening to this can be pretty powerful magically. But the message from Shiva here is that, because we have three very powerful cards, strong cards, but all in reverse, what I feel here is that you may be not doing your magic, like your craft, you may not be executing your craft in the correct manner. Okay, because with the King of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is well established, or who has the potential to be well established. Okay, so he has that particular power inside him to manifest the life he wants. But when he is doing it, when it is reversed, he is doing it from a very selfish point of view. Okay, from a very selfish perspective. So what is happening is that, I don't know if you are doing it at your job, this can be your job, or this can be someone who is like, who has really good manifesting abilities and spiritual abilities. Okay, so I don't know whether you're a witch, a mage, someone who is into tantric practices, etc. But what I feel is that you are not, whatever you're doing, whatever spells you may be casting, or whatever you may be doing for your clients, etc. Do not, Shiva is saying that do not do this from a very selfish point of view. Do not only think about yourself, think about the other person too. And this is why maybe after, even after repeated attempts, the abundance that is to come towards you is not coming to you. You are like, there is, because you have such beautiful potential of magic and crafting magic, and because you're so powerful, you have the ability to manifest the life that you want to manifest. Okay, but because you are crafting your spells, or you are catering to your clients in a very selfish way, this is getting delayed. The 10 of Pentacles here is reversed, it is getting delayed. Okay, the rich abundance, the prosperity that should have come to you, okay, is getting delayed. And the more you indulge, what I am channeling at this moment is that the more you indulge in such selfish acts with your craft, if you are a witch, a mage, a tantric, or someone who is into this magical practices, esoteric practices, if you continue doing this, okay, if you continue being selfish, you are going to go through a period of stagnation. Okay, with the death card in reverse, the death card, when it is reversed, when it is upright, it does mean literal death, or it can mean an alchemical transformation, a spiritual alchemical transformation in process. But when it comes out in reverse, it actually states that it is stagnation. It's like a puddle of water that was clear at some point in time. Like, this is the vision that is coming to my mind right now, that there's this puddle of water, like water in a pot, not really a puddle, but in a pot, clay pot, a huge clay pot. What has happened is, it has sat there for such a long time that it has got dirty, and it is stagnating, and it is not finding a way to clean itself. So the situation will become stagnant. Okay, and I'm channeling right now that the more you indulge in this sort of a selfish act, the more you are going to get entangled in this stagnation, and the more your abundance, the abundance that you deserve as an ethical magician, will be delayed. Okay, so this is what I feel here. And it's quite interesting, because with the crow card, and these tarot decks also have crow depictions, if you see the 10 of Pentacles, and this is basically the murder of crows deck. So this is also, so what I feel is, this pile is for someone who is pretty spiritually like and magically active. So that is why Mahadev, Shiva, is telling you to be compassionate, in your practice. Okay, because you are doing a service to people by using your gifts given by Shiva himself. Okay, do not misuse the gifts. Misusing means, do not misuse it for your own vested interest. Be compassionate, have a compassionate heart. It is very important that you have a compassionate heart. because the service, the profession that you are in requires that, because that your profession requires empathy. If you are a witch, if you are a mage, if you are a spiritual practitioner and you are having clients, then it is very important that you practice compassion within yourself, so that you can empathize with your clients and really help them out, which you're not doing at this moment. So he is basically advising you, that you need to be compassionate. You need to have unconditional love towards your clients, towards the people you're dealing with, because whatever gifts is given to us, okay, whatever magic we might practice, okay, volatile or calming or protective, however, whatever magic we might practice, we have to do it from a place of love and compassion. Okay, so this is why in magic intention is so important, right? Because of your vested interest, the intention of your magic, the intention with which you are practicing your craft is getting a bit twisted. So Mahadev is basically trying to save you from this. So this is why this message is going to you. Okay, and what is all the more interesting is that we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the compassion card is also number 10. So here I'm getting two things. First of all, once you start practicing your craft more ethically, more transparently, and more compassionately, most importantly that you're practicing it compassionately solely for the purpose of helping your clients out and nothing else, the abundance that you seek will come. Okay, so this is like what I'm getting. And another message that I'm getting with this, because since it is number 10 and number 10 indicates endings, what I'm getting is that it's like a last chance or a last draw of some sorts. Okay, you may have been doing this for some time now, for a while now, I have no clue. But what Mahadev is saying, that if you do not change your ways, there might be things that happening in your life which you would not want them to happen. Like, it's like a punishment of sorts, which it might feel like a punishment, but you have to take it as a lesson. Okay, so it is very important for you that whatever you do it with compassion. And personally, I take this as a message for myself as well, because, and I feel it's not just you, whoever has chosen this pile, it's not just you, but it is an advice for, I guess, every magical practitioner out there, for every spiritual practitioner out there, be it a tarot card reader or a spellcaster, a witch, a mage, a tantric, whoever it may be, anybody who is working with magic, with deities, who is in this esoteric path, they have to be transparent. They have to be transparent, they have to be compassionate, because the karmic debt that you gain from doing anything twisted in this path is much more than any other action that you do in this world. Okay, because magic is powerful, and it can break or make a person in a snap with a single spell. So it is very important. Even I take this, that yes, whenever I sit to do a tarot reading, may that be for a client or even a general reading, it is very important to me that I be compassionate, I be understanding, and I be as truthful as possible. So please change your ways. because you are powerful. He is not denying the fact that you are not powerful. He is acknowledging it. But he is saying that instead of using that power for your vested interest, why not use that power to do good for somebody? Just for the sake of doing good, do good to somebody. Because you are so powerful. Okay? So this is the message that I have for you here. And I hope this reading has helped you, has given you a perspective on what you should do. So thank you for listening, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Har Har Mahadev. Thank you. For those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the obsidian, let's see what messages Mahadev has for you, Lord Shiva has for you. So the first card we have is the Firefly in reverse. Okay. The second card we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. And you have one extra card, that is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. And we have a new chapter. Okay. With the Firefly coming out in reverse, I feel that you may be someone who is very much misunderstood with whatever you say, whatever you communicate. Because you are pretty straightforward with the King of Swords. You are very straightforward with the King of Swords. In your communication, you're pretty blunt in your communication. And not in a very coarse manner, but in a very sophisticated manner. Okay, you make people understand. So this is what I feel here with the King of Swords. And you hold authority. When you speak about something, you're very sure of what you're speaking about. So this is what I feel here for you, the King of Swords. Okay. And monetarily, and you, because we have the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles together, what I feel is that your communication skills, your ability to, how should I say, to put forward different perspectives, unique perspectives, in a way that normal people would understand, would provide you with a lot of opportunities. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel, and if you are someone in the magical craft, okay, I know because the crow, I am using the murder of crows, and it is quite normal. Like if you are, I don't know if you are in the esoteric path or not, but if you are in the esoteric path and if you want to monetize your skills, your spiritual abilities, and in the right manner, then Mahadev is saying that yes, you can do this, because it is a new opportunity that is being presented to you. Okay. And if it is someone who wants to go into a more into a career which has to do with a lot of communication, be it esoteric or not, Mahadev is saying that yes, there is an opportunity there and that you will be able to do it. you will be able to do it. Okay? But the only thing that you need to be mindful of is that things are going to be slow. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel there's going to be a lot of delays on your path. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a very, very stable knight. Okay, he's a very stable knight and he moves very cautiously. So he is slower than the other knights, but he is much more stable than the other knights. Okay, and along with that, the Three of Wands, what I feel is the advice is not to get impatient about when your ships are going to come in or when you're going to cross over to the other side, where you will be able to enjoy abundance. You will be able to enjoy success for whatever you are doing or whatever new you are venturing into. Okay, and for a good lot of you, and this is further confirmed with this card of a new chapter. You're starting a new chapter. So it is beautiful when anything is new, right? But anything new is also a bit uncomfortable. So Mahadev is saying that it's important that you adapt to this discomfort in a very graceful way, not in a very, oh, I have to do it. No, not like that. In a very graceful manner that you can. Okay, because the discomfort lies only in our head. It is only when we become impatient that we feel uncomfortable. Okay, and whatever challenges there may be, there may arrive in this new path. Because of our impatience, things get a lot more magnified, only because we are impatient. So Mahadev here is saying that you shouldn't be impatient in this path. And if this is if it is a sacred esoteric path where you are imparting spiritual knowledge, where you are helping people esoterically, spiritually, magically, then it is very important that you hold patience and you do it with a lot of love, unconditional love and compassion. Okay, you do it from the perspective of love and doing service to other people rather than being all, oh, I am this, I am that. And another thing that is required is, because the Firefly card it came out in reverse, what I feel is that what Mahadev is saying is that you are going to throw light upon certain aspects, okay, which is going to make people uncomfortable. If you are communicating with people and if someone comes and asks you, okay, in your craft, whatever craft you may be, in the spiritual or not in the spiritual, if it is in communication, because the King of Swords is someone who is really good in the communication field, in having mental clarity and things like that, and holding authority in speech. So the throat chakra is pretty strong in these people. The throat and the solar plexus is pretty strong in these people. So what I feel is that because you're so straightforward, there might be certain misconceptions, like people might misunderstand you at first. So this can be triggering. So your light can be triggering. But the advice here is that just because your light is triggering doesn't mean that you should dim it down. Do not dim your light. If it is the light of truth, there is no need to dim your light, no matter how triggered people may be. So no matter how, and maybe it is because of this particular factor of being misunderstood by the masses, that things might go slow, and it will be a test too, that things might be slow and you might start losing patience. But the trick is not to lose patience, and with a lot of valor and courage, move forward. That yes, this is what I am, and this is what the truth is. So I cannot sugarcoat it in any way. I can soften it, I can say it in a very softer, in a softer manner, but I cannot sugarcoat it. Right? So this is what I feel here. And you are venturing, and you have to be, so you have to be mindful that you are venturing into a new chapter of your life. And newness is going to bring discomfort. But know that you hold authority over your craft or over this next venture that you're getting into. So now, no matter the discomfort, know that things will be okay. Things may be slow, things may go slow, especially financially or monetarily, things may go slow, but know that you hold authority of your craft. The only thing that you need to be mindful of is to hold patience, to be strong, to hold patience, and to never ever dim your light of truth. Okay? So this is what I feel here. It's a very beautiful message. It's a very encouraging and beautiful message from Mahadev. So I'm really happy for you. So I hope this reading has helped. And if this has resonated with you and you like this reading, then please like and subscribe to my channel. It will help the channel grow. And we will meet in the next reading. Thank you. Har Har Mahadev.